My 37F partner 36M wants a paternity test and I'm devastated. I am not the original poster. Original post posted by you, warning intelligent 25 in our relationship advice. Reminder: do not comment on linked posts. Trigger warnings. Relationship struggles. Mention of addiction. Less than. Mood spoilers. Initial shock and devastation. Uncertainty and doubt. Positive resolution. Less than. An NBSP. My 37F partner 36M wants a paternity test and I'm devastated. Wed. August 2nd, 2023. I 37F. Just had a beautiful daughter with my partner 36M. Last Tuesday. She is perfect and we absolutely adore her. My partner is so happy and was very supportive during pregnancy and labor. Everything was perfect, or so I thought. We have only been together for 18 months and things moved quickly for us. We started living together after only 3 months and have been inseparable since. Even working in the same factory together until I went on maternity leave. My partner and I are both recovering addicts. I have 3 years and he has 2.5 years sober. We have completely turned our lives around and have the life I never thought possible. There has never been cheating on either side, but yes, there can be some jealousy issues. Now that you have some history, here is the problem. We came home from the hospital Friday and I was exhausted, so he took the baby while I slept. When I wake up he says, "You know I love you, right?" I immediately get worried that he says he wants a DNA test because he counted the days, and when I got pregnant he was in jail. He is still on probation and was driving without a license. This is not true. I got pregnant 2 months after he got home, and the cherry on top is we were actively trying to have a baby. I'm absolutely devastated and automatically felt different about him. I was tired and emotional, so I just cried. He is saying he doesn't trust me and I am angry now. We went yesterday to take the test and he paid $200. I'm not working and that's money we need. Our baby has jet black hair and he has blonde hair, blue eyes. Mine is dirty blonde. He says he just wants to be sure and has issues because of past relationships. I feel lost and unsure if I will ever feel the same about him. I don't have anyone to talk to about this because I am embarrassed. So I came here. Thank you for any advice. Sorry, so long. TL. Dr. Me and so actively tried to have a baby, then after she is born he wants a DNA test, need advice. #EDIT. It's only been a few hours, but I want to thank everyone who left a comment. I'm trying to read as many as I can. I definitely needed some different perspectives. I did take the test yesterday and the results should be back by Friday. I will update after that. I'm grateful for all the advice and will consider what you have all said. I still don't know what's going to happen, but I really want to make this work. #UPDATE. In post. He is 99.99999% the father. I made another post, you can find it in my profile. Thank you everyone for all the advice and well wishes. An NBSP. #UPDATE. My 37F partner 36M wants a paternity test and I'm devastated. Fry. August 4th, 2023. Hello everyone. I decided to make another post for my update and I added a link. Hopefully it works, if not you can find my first post in my profile. Also, I'm trying to feed the baby and using my phone, so forgive any mistakes. So the results are in and you are the father. Lol, sorry, couldn't resist. Obviously I'm not surprised and it felt really good to be right. We found out right before he was going to work and planned to talk about it this weekend. After he left he called and said, "Please marry me. This is something we have wanted to do but didn't have the money for. I do want to marry him and spend the rest of our lives together." Posting on here really let me look at the situation from so many angles. Most PPL said therapy or leave him, but there were a lot of great and helpful comments in there. Thank you everyone, I am grateful for all the advice. I have decided to move past this because he never treated me and my daughter any differently. He has provided everything we need. This is the first real issue we have had. I do believe that DNA tests should be standard, then no one has to get their feelings hurt. He says he trusts me, and other than this his actions have shown that, and I could see it was very hard for him to ask when he could have done it without me knowing. Relationships take work and understanding. We still have a lot to work on, and I lost trust in him over this. Now if this sort of behavior continues, then that's a whole other story. So thanks again, and if anyone has any questions I will answer. Special thanks to LowWallaby2223 for taking the time to speak with me, I really needed that. An NBSP. Reminder, I am not the original poster. I need an explanation of what kind of gestation lengths they're both using. He's got conception worked out to the day, but her math is different by 2 months. Wait, they're both recovering addicts? And he was in jail less than a year ago? Ooh girl, this is not yet over. This is the first real issue we have had. Also, we've been dating for roughly 5 minutes. As others with addiction experiences pointed out, the OG post. They swap drugs for love drugs, and that doesn't go well. What a mess. I wish them both well, but geez. They'll live happily ever after, I'm sure of it. Respectfully, moving this fast, I wouldn't trust anybody in this relationship but the baby. Great. 2 addicts and trust issues not even a year into raising the kid they had actually planned. This is just stupid. I don't believe her for a second that she'll do anything differently if he carries on with this behavior. Also, the dude was recently in jail. Apparently can't count. And pulled out a "marry me" to dodge the massive cheating accusation he made, and she fell right for it. An old friend of mine was married for 5 years before they finally had their baby. Suddenly, the next day, her husband demanded paternity because the baby looked full-blooded Asian. Still can't wrap my head around that logic. Unsurprisingly, they took 2 tests at the MIL's insistence. Just to be sure. Unsurprisingly still, no one else could be the father but that shithead. So what does he do? Not apologize, but demands the baby be renamed to Shithead Jr. now that we know he's mine. They're divorced now. I'd bet dollars to donuts he still doesn't understand why. This isn't a great way to start, and it won't finish well for them and the kid. Recovery window is small. I'm sure it's fine, but still concern. Stress doesn't help. He was in jail for a driving without a license. Why did they take it? Moves in after 3 months. Together 18 months, that's too fast. It almost feels like a live bomb trap to me. Possibly codependent behavior based on trauma bonding. At the very least he gets to FAFO with jail time, and she's like, okay, this is fine. Next up, DNA test? And she's like, it's fine, he never treated us badly. Oh hun. Give it time. That jail time is a big flag along with the DNA request. That poor child is starting in a bad place, and she's just walking around with blinders. 3 of my close friends, all Dutch, were born with black hair and blue eyes. Their hair lightened to blonde shortly after. The funny part is that they all still have their thick black eyebrows. My dad had black hair and my mom's is light brown. Both Welsh. And I came out with hair as white as a sheet, which turned to dirty blonde. People really shouldn't use something that small when they are considering DNA. Hair lightens. Skin lightens or darkens depending on race. Even eye color can change. That being said, why they were trying for a baby in the first place while they are still not in a good situation themselves is ridiculous. I apologize for the cynicism. Yeah, two addicts pulling relationship moves on this level always ends well. Several of my friends would like to beg this woman to read the writing on the wall before this drags her back to addiction.
Girl.
I'm hung up on, we have only been together for 18 months. And the cherry on top is we were actively trying to have a baby. Why the hell would you be trying to have a baby with a person you've been with for 9 months? So they are together for only 18 months and already have a baby. He was also in jail less than a year ago. After finding out baby is his, he wanted to marry her? Feeling bad for the baby. Wild how anyone can have kids. Wait, so he said he doesn't trust her, but then suddenly does? He is saying he doesn't trust me, he says he trusts me. Woman facepalming. I love that her entire post was about her partner demanding a paternity test and that she's so upset over this. But in the update she states, I do believe DNA tests should be standard, then no one has to get their feelings hurt. So what was the point of this post? I hope it is a LOONNNGGG engagement. Because these two do not have a relationship with a solid foundation. They can work on building one, but it isn't there yet.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.